Hey guys, welcome back to Brick System Brothers. I'm just gonna do a short tile video today. Talk a little bit about how I sort these. Got the little tackle box. I'm trying to move away from these. Just a little bit more of a pain to get into the smaller sections, and yeah, they're a little bit configurable in terms of having the dividers in here, but it's not as portable. If I just want to have 1x1s out, then I have to bring this whole bin with me. And the acro mills are drawers. You can take those drawers out and move them around different places. But yeah, kind of have different sections in here. The really nice section is the printed tiles, and this is just a mix of all printed tiles, all kinds of decorated stuff. Everything in here that I'm going to be looking for with a print on it is going to be in this section, and it's actually getting pretty full. So I don't know if I'm going to have this too much longer the way that it is right now. And I almost want to start breaking my printed stuff, like slopes and bricks as well. Break those more into like topical categories instead of part categories. So all my classic space printed stuff in one section, or city printed stuff in a different place, and then that would be a mix of slopes, bricks, tiles, and other parts that are printed. So just looking at further breaking down into different categories, that would maybe be a good application for the acro mills units with the smaller drawers. Looking at getting more of those and how I would fill those up. The other large section in here is the 2x2 macaroni is what they're called. Most of these I ended up with from the Lego store pick and build or pick a brick section, and just have some dark red and some teal and a couple other colors in here from various hobby stores and bulk hauls, but that is a pretty saturated category. I don't think I'll be using those all up at any point soon. I have used a few of these in a spacecraft that I never posted anything about. The rest of the stuff in here is pretty much specialty tiles. So I do have the square 1x1 tiles, just not taking up a lot of room. And below that are 1x3. And then these are kind of some mixed special sizes. So the 2x3 tile, the 2x2 corner, and the Nexo Knights tile. Q-Tap video was put up on those a while back. The rest of the top row is the rounded 1x1 with that semicircle on there, and I also have the quarter rounds. I think those are in here. Another small bag of parts from Pick and Build Wall. The rest of these are just loose, and then you get to the regular complete circle 1x1 round tile. Very widely used in the dots and art ranges right now. I actually don't have any dots parts in here. I do have a couple of dot sets that have been I got those when they were on clearance or on sale, but I never parted them out. They're still sealed. So all of these are either from other sets that have been parted out or hobby stores. I do grab these when I'm at hobby stores because they're so small. They kind of just pack in really nice and don't take up a lot of volume, so I end up with quite a few of these. I also have some transparent yellow from the Lego store of those 1x1 rounds. Kind of natural progression down to the 2x2 circle tiles. There's actually two different types here. We've got the stud holder in the center and the kind of plus sign in the center. So both of these have different applications, different ways you can attach them. This is nice for centering up a 2x2 tile. Kind of the inverse part here would be the 2x2 round jumper, and then another style of inverse, maybe the inverse of that part, would go to the 2x2 tile with a hole. This came in really handy on my Patriot Hill. I needed a way to put some corner detailing on. That was the part to use. Some other ones would be the 4x4 macaroni, so right next to the smaller ones. And I also put in some of the large 6x6 tiles. I do have an 8x16 tile, was in the Friends barn roof or something like that. I ended up with one of those. It's a little big for this container, so it's not in here. But for a while, this has been kind of collecting the non-standard tiles. Standard tiles, actually, I have quite a few of, and they've shifted their location over the past year or two. Right now, they're in a drawer system, and I'd actually like to do a video on my different container and storage types at some point. So I have to gather up some material to do that. But the large tiles, I have enough of those now where they are sorted completely down to individual type, and they have their own containers. But these are kind of the non-standard tiles. And so there you go. I do still use tackle boxes from time to time for this kind of thing. But like I said, I would prefer a drawer system for these. This is working right now, but moving forward, I'll be looking to switch that out. Lots of fun stuff in this one, especially, and this will probably be at its breaking point when I add in the job lot printed tiles. So none of those are in here right now, and it's pretty full as it is. So that's probably going to be the point at which I need to switch stuff over. So it's coming up, getting through those job lot categories to do that. Non-standard tiles today. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time on Brick System Brothers.